Hi, so today I thought I would look at some of my makeup and beauty tools under a microscope. I know there are already a load of videos out there of people doing this, but I wanted to look at my own makeup under a microscope and like my beauty tools and that, so I just decided I would make a video out of it. So I've just picked out a variety of things to look at. So I have some like makeup brushes, my beauty blender. I picked out some makeup as well. I also have some of these reusable cotton pads which I've used and are due a wash, so I thought before I stuck them in the washer I would have a look at them under this microscope as well. So this is the microscope that I have. It's just this digital one that plugs into my laptop. It's just this one what I got. I found it on Amazon or eBay, I think. I can't find it anymore, but if you just search digital microscope, loads of similar ones like this come up, and it only cost us about £10 as well, so it's not bad really. I suppose technically it's more of a magnifying glass than a microscope, but you know, whatever. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look at is my beauty blender. This is well overdue a clean. I haven't cleaned it in too long, so yeah, I'm going to see what this is looking like. Oh right, there we go. Oh dear. So, oh, that looks weird. Oh no, there's like fibres and everything in it. Oh my god, is that a hair? How is there a hair in it? Oh my god. Like, just looking at it, you wouldn't think that this was on it. Like, it looks dirty from the makeup, but it doesn't. Like, oh my god, what the hell. See if I can get that in, like, oh, there's like a random hair there as well. Have a look at the top, because the top is the pointy bit at the top's the bit that I use the most. Oh my god, look at that big hole on the left. Oh, some more hairs. I don't think they're hairs, I think they're like fibres off something. It's really hard to get this to focus. There's another hair. Oh my god! You can like see into it through them little holes. This is disgusting. I'm definitely going to be cleaning this now. Can you imagine if something crawled out of one of them holes? I would actually, like, my soul would leave my body. Oh no. Okay, so that's enough for the beauty blender, I think. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to look at is these. These are my reusable cotton pads. So some I just use for like cleansers and toners, but I have one in here, yeah, that's like really dirty, which I've used for removing my makeup. So I'm going to look at some of these and see what these are like. So I think I'll just look at this one first, which is the really dirty one. Oh god, what the hell is that? There'll probably be my eyelashes in here, because obviously this one I've used to get my mascara and that off. So it doesn't actually look that bad. It's sort of as if the mascara's just dyed the fabric a bit. Another hair. I think they're just fibres again. Because obviously that's like red and I don't have red hair. I don't know what that could be off though. Unless it's off like a top I've been wearing at the time. It's so strange because just looking at them, you can't see like any of them fibres or anything. Let's have a look at this one, what I used to get me lipstick off with. Oh dear. That's like lipstick, which I think I put on and decided I didn't really want it on, so more fibres. And that, what the hell is that? I think that's like a cream or something. And I used one of these that I'd like already used to get it off, you know, like when there's dried cream on a bottle. Not actually as bad as I was expecting these to be. Okay, the next thing I'm going to look at is this. This is the L'Oreal Paris False Lash Superstar X Fibre. So one of these ones is supposed to have fibres on it. So I'm going to see what they look like under the microscope. I'm going to have to try and get close to this without actually touching it. This is going to be really difficult because I'm trying not to touch it. I suppose I can just touch it and then wipe it down after. Oh, there we go. So you can sort of see the fibres. It's really hard to keep my hand steady. I think this one's going to be too hard for us to like focus, but you can sort of see the fibres on the bristles there. Well, that was disappointing. I thought you'd really be able to see all the fibres in the mascara. So I've just used the just one of the old cotton pads to get the mascara off my hand, and then you can sort of see the fibres there. God, it looks like it's loads there, but it's hard to tell what's cotton pad fibres and what's like fibres from the mascara. So yeah, that was that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to look at is this. This is the Collection 2000. I don't know if its name's changed since then, but this is a Collection eyeliner, like a gel eyeliner that I got from a Glossybox years ago, and the surface of this is kind of got like white splodgy type things on. So I'm going to see if I can look at this under the microscope. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because it's like quite far in. I don't know if it's going to go in enough, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So you can sort of see that there, what I'm talking about, that like white splodge. And I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm assuming it's some kind of like, I don't know if it's like mold or something, because this has been in my drawer like forever. I've never actually used it because it just wasn't really the colour of eyeliner that I would ever use. So yeah, and there's that white stuff again, which I'm not sure what it is. It might just be like where certain bits of the product have like collected, but I'm not entirely sure. And this is dry as a bone now as well anyway. So this is a powder. This is the Stay Matte. I think it's Rimmel. Yeah, the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Oh god, that does not look nice. It looks like sand. Yeah, it just looks like sand. It has like slight sparkles in it, and then like black dots, which I'm not really sure what they are. And this is really old as well. The next thing I have are these little tiny beauty blenders. I got these at the same time I got the big beauty blender. I have one that's dirty and one that I've never used yet, so I'm going to have a look at them both and compare them, because I didn't really have any clean parts on that other one to compare. So this is the dirty one. So it's, oh, another fibre. It's tiny. How can I don't, yeah. So this is sort of clean, but you can still see where the foundation's been on this. And there's some more fibres. I feel like I'm not really talking much because I'm just concentrating on trying to get this focused. Oh, there's a dirty bit. I don't know where the blacks came from. That must be mascara or eyeliner or something. So yeah, it's strange. It looks as if you would like dive into them little holes or something. This is the clean one, so there shouldn't be anything at all on this. Oh, but there's still fibres. So yeah, blimey, how? So there's some fibres in that one as well. It's got like this dark tint to this one, which is strange because like I say, I don't think I've used this one. Looking at it, it looks like brand new and clean, but then you can see there's like this like dark tint to it. So yeah, probably gonna wash this one as well. Okay, so next I'm just going to pick a couple of lipsticks to look at. I have some that are used and old, and I have one that's like perfectly untouched. So yeah, I'm just going to have a look at these. Okay, so the first one I'm going to look at is this one. This is the one I got in Glossybox years ago, so it's just a Glossybox's own make one. But I can see, looking at it, it has like bubbly bits on the like lipstick, so I'm going to have a look at that and see if I can see what those are. Oh, there we go. Oh, so there's like black bits in there as well. What are the black bits? I don't know why I'm going closer to it as if that's gonna like zoom in more. I hope that's not mold. Well, it makes no difference because I don't use it anymore, but that is disgusting. Oh my god, what are those black bits? What is that? It's like jet black. I hope it's not mold. What is that? I don't know what that is, but I definitely won't be using this one again. Okay, so the next one I'm going to look at is the one that I've never ever used. Now, it is quite old, but I've never used it, so it's like perfect untouched type thing. That's it focused, and you can see that just looks perfectly, like there's nothing on that at all. Those are just like little bubbles, I think. Those tiny, I can't get it to focus right. Yeah, they just look like little air bubbles. There's a little tiny fibre there, but that's off me. That's where I've touched the top, I think. Okay, the next thing I'm going to look at is this Mermaid Glow highlighter, and this is a highlighting powder from Primark. When I like used this, it was super chalky, so I'm going to try and look at it under the microscope and see what it looks like. It just looks like I'm putting it on tin foil or something. I'm going to put a bit on my hand and look at it that way. Okay, so that's it on my hand now, and it doesn't look much different from it being in the pot. It's like got super big chunks in it. Under the microscope it just looks super nice and glittery, but I don't know, I just felt like it was really chalky. Okay, so next thing I'm going to look at is another powder. This is the e.l.f. High Definition Finishing Powder, which is like a white translucent powder, I think. So I've just emptied a little bit into the lid. Oh, that's a big chunk. Not really sure what that is. And another one. Just looks like chalk, but I don't really like this powder. But yeah, there's some quite big chunks in there. See if I can look at it in the actual thing, because it's got like this vent type thing. Oh, that looks dirty. so you can see where it's like clinging to the, why did I call it a vent? I don't know what that is. It's like one of the like sieve type thing. Kind of looks like something's got frost on it. Okay, so next I'm going to look at another lipstick. This is a very old Topshop lipstick, and this is in Begilded, and it's like this very deep red colour. Oh god, it looks black. Oh my god, that is not what I expected that to look like. It's like black with like purple and red sparkles in it. What the hell? That is ridiculous. Try and get that top layer off and see if it's the same underneath as well. Because look at the colour it comes out. I would not expect that to be black. Yeah, still black. Well, that is not how I expected that one to look. I mean, that's fascinating to me. See what it looks like on my hand where I've put that like swatch of it. See on my hand there, that's like bright red. But then when you look at it on the stick, it's like jet black. Strange. Very, very strange. I have a quite deep red in this Kate lipstick as well. I'm going to see if this one's black as well. This is shade 107 and I used to absolutely love this shade. No, that one is like showing up red. Yeah, that one's showing up red. Okay, so next I'm just going to look at a few brushes. These are all dirty, none of them are clean, so yeah. So this first one's like an eyebrow sort of like spoolie thing. Lots of like, oh dear. Oh dear dear. Oh, that needs cleaning. It's just got loads of like fibres on it, and you can see where like the product's like collecting on it. Yeah, that needs a clean. Yeah, I'll be cleaning that after this video. Okay, the next one I have is this. This is like a see what this is, pencil brush. So I just use this for eyeshadow. So it's supposed to be white, but as you can see, it's got like a brown tip. I don't know if you can see that. There you can just see. Doesn't actually look that bad. Yeah, it's got some fibres. It's just all fibres. Okay, so this is a brush that I use the majority of the time when I'm putting on powder. It's just an e.l.f. powder brush. So let's see what this one looks like. So it kind of looks like wet, like as if it's got water droplets on it. It's not, it's just dirt. There we go. So yeah, again, just to be honest, it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be, but yeah, they definitely need a clean. Okay, the next thing I'm going to look at is this. This is a Lush. It's one of the naked products. I think it's supposed to be Snow Fairy, but it's been in my cupboard for a long time. I'm kind of embarrassed to show this because of the state it's got itself in. I don't really know what's going on with it, but it seems to have developed all this like white stuff around it, which doesn't look like mold. I don't know if it's just the soap coming out or something. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can look at this under the microscope and see what that disgusting stuff is. So there is the stuff, what's building on it. I've never used it, so it's not as if like it's been... It kind of just looks like soap. I'm hoping it's just soap. I'm not going to use it, but like I'll be disgusted if I've had this in my cupboard and it's been like grown mold on it. I suppose I couldn't really tell anyway, because obviously this is just a magnifying glass, not an actual microscope. That is disgusting. Have a look at the bottom. Oh, there's holes in it. Oh no. Oh dear. So yeah, that isn't pleasant. I almost forgot I wanted to look at this through the microscope as well, because this has that like top on it. You have to squeeze the product out through this, and yeah, it's pretty like grim really. I can't remember what this is called. I'll put it on the screen, but yeah, I'm gonna have a look at this little top through the microscope and see what this looks like, because I use this practically like every day. So I thought this was more, it's strange because it's almost as if it's a mixture between like bristles and a sponge, because that texture there looks like a beauty blender. You know, when I was looking at the beauty blender under it, sort of looks like that, and it looks like grim like, but then it's also got like hairs on it as well, like as if it's like half brush, half beauty blender type, well, beauty sponge type thing. Nice clog of product there. Oh dear, you can see where the product's like clinging on there. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here. I've just satisfied my curiosity by looking at all these things under a microscope. So yeah, I hope this video was a bit entertaining. I know I was sort of just like I didn't talk very much because I was more like fascinated on what I was looking at. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.